everybody. This is Ricky, and welcome to the Full Timers Podcast. Today I have my two recurring guests, Vila and Roeun.
Hello.
All right, welcome back, y'all.
Hello and welcome. Yeah, it's good to be back.
How's y'all's week?
It was good. Shorter because Memorial Day.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
It felt long to me, even though we had the 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like medium
long.
length to me, but
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
For me, it was because of the work week. Like
Yeah, me too.
this morning, I really thought I thought it was Saturday waking up,
oh really?
and I was like, "Why is my alarm going off?" Oh, it's Friday.
I never lost track of time, but I don't know. Just felt
I
like
lost
same
track
length.
of time because I thought we were going to do the video game episode this week because I thought it was
Way
E3.
lost. Yeah, I was like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, "What are you talking about? Are we doing a video game for
The podcast.
E3 week?"
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm like, isn't it E3 week?"
Yeah.
It will be.
Soon.
Next episode, we're covering video games. So if you are listening for the first time, the Full Timers Podcast is a show where we have candid conversations that awkwardly navigate through the nuances of adulthood. We are, 5 episodes in now?
Yeah.
Almost
Sure, something
halfway,
like
to,
that.
halfway to 10.
Yeah.
Double digits.
I feel like we should do something super fun for 10. I
Yeah.
don't know what,
Yeah.
like game night or something.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
That'd be fun. Do something special.
Yeah. Last week we had a special guest, Tino.
Yeah, I don't think I mentioned it, but that was
Yeah.
my uncle.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
keep,
think.
since we're in the same age group, I feel like he's your cousin, but I
Yeah.
gotta remember that he's your uncle.
Yeah, he's only like 6 years older.
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
So.
Wow.
Yeah. Shout out to Tino. He was a great guest of the show.
Yeah.
Yellow
one?
It's a yellow
Yellow.
one.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should plug his Instagram. He's never on it, but
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
should we?
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't know.
Without his permission, I don't want to.
No.
We'll get him on next time and ask.
Next time.
Speaking of last episode, it was about health and food mostly. We had talked about the Beyond Burger last week or
Uh-huh.
last episode, and I did something with the Beyond Burger over the weekend. I ate it.
Thanks for clarifying.
It's weird. Like it depends how you cook it. So the first time I cooked it, it was well done, and the texture of it was like a very cheap burger that's like extremely processed, like a school lunch burger. The
Ooh.
texture of it was like it was pretty
Kind of
tough
like.
because
okay.
I overcooked it a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
The second time I cooked it, I made it pink like a usual burger, and that tasted just like
A
the texture
burger.
wise was just like a regular pink burger.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And it wasn't that bad. The taste profile, you could tell it's not meat,
Uh-huh.
but the taste, like the aftertaste. But first time eating it, especially if you're a vegetarian, eating that as an option, you probably couldn't tell.
Hmm.
But it's pretty good. It's expensive, but it's pretty good.
All right.
2 patties was like $5.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was my meatless burger adventure.
Cool. That's awesome. I
Yeah.
definitely want to try one of
Yeah, yeah,
those.
Anything new happened for y'all other than the work week? Same old stuff?
Yeah, same old, I think.
Mhm.
Nothing new.
Yeah. Same old. Same old.
I feel like a lot has happened in the last week and a half since the last episode. I
Yeah.
don't know what it was though.
I'm trying to
NBA
think.
playoffs.
Yeah,
finals.
that.
Yep.
The day we're recording this, yesterday was the game 1 of the finals. I thought the Warriors were gonna blow out the Raptors yesterday.
I think a lot of people did.
Yeah, I guess I was wrong completely.
Yeah.
Siakam came out with 36 points, 32 points.
32, I think. It was
That was
balling out.
unexpected.
Yeah.
I still have Raptors in 6. You never told me your predictions.
Oh, yeah. I might go with that, though. Raptors
in
in 6. Yes.
I think it depends when KD comes back.
Yeah, because that's scary, too.
Yeah. Boogie came back yesterday, but he only played like a handful of minutes.
Mhm.
Brandon, you follow the playoffs? No.
No.
He doesn't follow basketball. So let's get into the show, y'all.
Yeah.
What are we talking about again?
Spending habits.
Spending habits.
Yeah. All right. In my notes, I said the first thing: are we rich? Nah, I'm
No.
Okay, so-
How do you define rich?
okay. So I'm definitely not rich, but I am a lot better. Not a lot better. I feel like I am in the I'm the best where I'm at financially ever in my life.
Agreed.
But I'm not rich at all
Yeah.
Right.
by any means.
Yep, same here.
Would I like to be rich? Well, I remember we talked with one of your uncles. I remember we were talking about how he defines rich, and he said, Mao.
Oh yeah.
He said he doesn't want to be too rich because it'll kind of kill his drive of wanting to do more.
Right.
But then again, like, what is that number?
Yeah, I actually read something about that. And they said like around like if you're making like $70K a year, that's like the sweet spot between being like rich enough to do whatever you want
And be humble.
Yeah, pretty much. Like enough to cover all your expenses and, and still enjoy life
Yeah, sounds about
without,
right.
being... Because, like, they said, like, after that, like, happiness, like, gradually declines, I guess. I don't know how they did that research, but on average, it said, like, 70K is like, the sweet spot.
That sounds right. I shouldn't say. But...
Your income?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I feel like in a few years, I could reach that.
That would be great.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I am at the best where I am in life.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about this in episode 2 about the stress episode, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're not in our prime, but we feel like we are at our best right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Were we well off? Were you guys fairly wealthy? Like your family was? Like, you guys weren't struggling, right?
Growing up?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say necessarily struggling. I mean, we didn't have the fanciest stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Saved a lot of money, bought cheaper stuff because of it.
Yeah.
I never just good about saving money. So
I know we never took my family. We never took vacations or went on vacations.
Oh yeah, we did that a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we didn't live fancy or anything. Just nice vacations.
Yeah. Like I think the one thing we did was just go camping, but that's not really a lavish, expensive vacation.
Yeah, you don't need too much money.
Yeah. Is it raining out?
Someone's starting to.
Oh, dang. Were expenses ever that expensive as it is now? Like groceries, at least?
No.
I think they were cheaper
bills?
overall
Yeah.
back then.
Yeah.
Because I remember my mom, she used to work a few jobs a day. My dad had a full-time job, gave us benefits, but like we weren't rich, but we lived here for like 30 years, so
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
His house was cheap too when they got it.
Really?
I don't know how much, but now I looked it up now and the value tripled.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Yeah. So
Good stuff.
so if that project down the street, if they end up buying out this whole neighborhood, we're gonna
Worth a
cash
lot,
out.
yeah.
Because my dad owns this property. So
Nice.
did you guys ever have like do odd jobs as kids, like mow lawns or?
No, like for like chores. and
Yeah,
stuff like
I
that
did
for
some
money.
chores too.
Yeah.
Wash the dishes, take out the trash,
Yeah.
and like help Dad when he was out in the yard doing the landscaping or whatever. Yeah, raking some leaves.
I remember growing up, there was some kids in my class that would get allowances, and I never got allowance. That was lightning.
Yeah, that's
I never got allowances.
never did either.
I did.
But I mean, from what I understand, do the allowances? Because I haven't heard allowance in a long time.
Yeah, I forgot that was the thing too.
Yeah, do they just the parents? Do they just give their kid money
Yeah, I guess it's like a
without doing
paycheck for
anything?
them, like a weekly paycheck.
without doing
or something.
anything?
I think if you're good, like if you're being bad or whatever during the week, they can say like no allowance this week or something.
Yeah.
I don't know the rules to it, but that's
Well, for
what I
me, I
think.
guess it's an allowance, but I would wash dishes. One summer, I would clean the whole house for like, I don't know how much, I forgot, like $10, $20 a week. I would
Oh,
clean the
wow.
whole house. But I guess that's not really an allowance. That's more so.
like
Chore
chore
money.
money.
Yeah. What were you going to say?
Oh, I had 2 allowances when I was a little kid. One was for school and one was for I guess for the week for being good.
So you didn't
Nice.
really have to do chores or anything for the money. You just had to
Yeah.
do good
Be a
in
good
school.
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Yeah. I never mowed the lawn, I guess because I wasn't small enough to push the lawnmower. But I did wash dishes, take the trash out, clean the house. That's it.
Yeah.
And it just not be annoying, I guess. I don't know. And it wasn't much money. Like, I had to do something if I wanted the money. Like, I could not do anything and get money.
All right.
Did you save something or save money to get stuff as a kid? Like, for me, I bought a bunch of toys
Yeah.
as a kid.
I I guess a little bit, but there were, yeah, some like toys once in a while, but that was about it.
I remember
Not a big purchase.
I had bought a few Beyblades, Power Rangers, and Ronin Warriors.
Yeah. I remember Dragon Ball Z, like Trunks action figure.
The one with the sword?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those were hard to find, weren't they?
I think so.
I know the Ronin Warriors was hard to find.
Yeah.
Those were great.
I kind of wish I kept those. I mean, as a kid, it wasn't stupid to us, but looking back at it now, like all the stuff we bought with the monies we saved up, it was pretty stupid.
I mean, it made you happy as a kid.
Yeah,
you got some
as a
value
kid.
out of it.
Pokemon cards and for me, it was Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah, I did the Pokemon cards.
Really?
thing, yeah.
What did you get, Roeun? Like with all the silly money. That's
Probably Magic the Gathering cards.
you was into that?
Yeah. That was way before y'all period, before y'all had the Pokemon cards.
The
Magic the
original
Gathering.
card.
Were you into
game.
Pogs?
Yeah.
Pogs, yeah.
How do you play that game?
I don't know. But just,
How do you play it? Is you put a stack of coins or the plastic coins or something?
Yeah,
and you
put it-
smack it.
Yeah, you smack it in who's ever stacked that you slam. If you had someone that was facing the ground, those were the ones that you kept from the other person.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Speaking of cards, I remember like 5th grade maybe. Like there were like Dragon Ball Z cards. They were a thing. And I think it's one kid in my class had, I forgot, like one of the Ginyu, like the blue
Ginyu
dude on the
Force?
Ginyu Force,
I forgot the name.
Berta maybe, I don't know. But it was like holographic or something, and I really wanted it. He's like, you can have it for like $1.
Wow.
Was it a game or was it like a screenshot of the episode that's on the card? 'Cause the ones
I
I
don't
bought
know.
were screenshots of the episode.
It might have been just that, but I just thought it was a cool card. But
Remember in school they had banned playing cards like Pokemon and whatever.
yeah,
What?
banned
What was
them.
that
Like,
for? What was it
not
for?
allowed.
To prevent stealing?
Yeah, because you bring your own property there, and if you get stolen, the school doesn't want to be responsible. and All
Hey.
that.
Yeah.
I thought it was being distraction for you,
That
so you
too.
wouldn't be able to study or whatever, throw you
Yeah.
off from whatever.
Yeah.
because I remember I had to sneak my Dragon Ball Z cards into the class because I was scared the teacher would take it. But it's not really a playing card. I don't know. I was confused by then. Yeah, I bought a lot of stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Looking back now, I wish I had saved it up. A party. What about something else?
you
One
think there's-
summer.
Oh,
Go ahead.
go ahead. No.
I said one summer. I mentioned I cleaned the house for money.
Mhm.
I saved up enough money to buy a PSP when it first came out.
Oh yeah.
It was
wow.
a lot. I had to convince my mom to give me a raise.
Was that like as much as like
It's
the
$1,000,
Xbox?
I think.
The PSP? No way.
Was it?
No, it wasn't that much. It
Was
was,
it
like
$1,000?
I would think at most it would have been like 300,
yeah, it was probably like 300,
No.
400.
250 maybe.
Yeah, what a PSP?
Yeah.
Yeah. When did it come out? 2009?
Yeah.
Somewhere
No.
close to the
2006.
Xbox 360. I remember.
PSP price when it first came out.
Vila's looking it up.
$250. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why did I say $1,000?
I don't know. You were thinking of
Was it
inflation.
I thought it was a whole lot more than that.
Damn.
No.
$250. Damn, I did a lot for $250. Did you have a PSP?
I did. My mom got it for me. She asked if, I think it was for my birthday, asked me if I wanted a PSP or an Xbox 360.
What'd you pick?
And the PSP.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not want that Xbox.
Why not?
Because I like the idea of the PSP.
The handheld?
yeah,
Yeah.
It was cool.
I used to carry that thing to school every day in my pocket because it was also my MP3 player.
Yeah.
And it had the remote that came with it. Remember that? The circular remote that hooked
Yeah.
up to the headphone jack.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
It had a clip on it. So I put the clip of the remote on my pocket. And I was press a button, listen to music, thinking I was cool.
On your PSP.
It was way before like Bluetooth, and
Yeah.
that's like 2006. Dang. The first game I had for the PSP was the some race car game.
Yeah.
Need for Speed, maybe was
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, Need for Speed it was.
Mhm.
And then that was my first experience playing a game online on the PSP.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, I want to say Call of Duty or Medal of Honor, one of those two.
Yeah.
It was fun online too, being handheld in the
Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
right?
I had to
I
be
can
close to the
imagine.
Wi-Fi because I think at the time it still had DSL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were calling it like ad hoc. back then.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't Wi-Fi. Yeah. Dang. And remember, was it one of the first devices to go on the internet too, like internet browse?
Yeah.
Because the iPhone wasn't
Yeah.
out yet.
Mhm.
No.
Yep.
It was. I think the closest thing out was the Sidekick, but that was super slow.
Yeah. You're talking about like the first handheld that can
go online.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah. The Sidekick and then the BlackBerry.
The games on the UMD discs, Universal Media discs.
Yeah,
it's like a
things
disc
were small,
encased in
also
plastic.
Also had movies for it.
Yeah.
And I remember I bought Fantastic Four, the first one. My brother was like, "Why you want to buy this for? The movie sucks." And if you want to watch it on a small
screen, tiny screen.
Like, man, this is cool, man. I've never seen anything like this. But look at it now. We're watching movies on YouTube on our phones and tablets.
And you could put like emulators and stuff on it. I remember they had like these things called like homebrews. I put like an SNES emulator on it.
Oh wow!
Played Mario. It was awesome.
I remember that.
You like mod it.
And you couldn't update it unless unless somebody had a recent mod for it.
Right.
You update it. I remember that now because I remember I sold my first PSP or gave it away, and then years later I bought it again just so I could play the emulators.
Oh wow!
But I sold that again too.
Yeah. And you think you can emulate and install an emulator now if you bought a PSP?
I'm sure it hasn't been changed. I mean, I don't think PlayStation is updating the firmware anymore. Yeah. What other games was there for? What games did you have for PSP?
SOCOM. I don't know if you know what SOCOM is. It's like a Navy SEAL game. That was great.
Actually, no. I think that was the first game I played online.
That was
a
great
bunch
online.
of shooting games.
Yeah, that one was awesome.
I had football and NBA Live.
All I remember was playing
that was a long time ago.
Racing game, Need for Speed on mine.
I know you buy video games still.
Hell yeah.
What do you buy with your money now, Roeun? As an adult? Any stupid things, I guess.
Clothes.
It's not really stupid though.
Yeah, if I really need them, probably work shoes.
Yeah. I haven't bought clothes. I mean, I buy some fairly nice shoes now. I go to Ross because it's cheap and it's nice shoes. I mean, for work. It's for work too. I mean, I don't really, and I should go to Target. I'm like the Target king when I buy clothes.
Yes.
Because my work is like business casual or just casual.
iPad.
I'll get to that in a little bit.
So you're asking like what kind of just like luxury items do you buy or something?
The non-needed, non-necessary.
Non-essentials.
So I mean, clothes is necessary, but I'm not.
To an extent.
Yeah, I'm not buying a lot of clothes.
Right. Yeah.
Like I'm not buying the latest Supreme or anything like that.
No.
But if I have dirty shirts or shirts that don't fit anymore, I could buy new shirts and pants and shoes.
Yeah.
Underwear and socks. I guess you guys aren't really as into fashion, I guess.
Nah. I was when I was a teenager or probably in my early days, but as an adult, I was like, nah, I don't need it.
Yeah. Like I was going to say any stupid stuff that you guys buy. I'm always on Amazon saving stuff in my wish list because I have the impulse of buying things and I'm trying to get better at not buying random stuff anymore. So I put it in my wish list and look back at it a week later and reevaluate if I need it or not.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And sometimes I don't need it.
Right. Yeah. I'm kind of like the opposite, I guess. Like the opposite of impulse buying. Like if I think I want something, I'll do a bunch of research.
Yeah, me
compare
too.
different like similar products, compare them for like months and months, and look at all the reviews and everything before I decide that I want to buy the thing. So it'll take me a while to.
How long is a while? Because for expensive purchases, I do research for sure.
Yeah,
and it probably takes me about like a month or two to make a decision after I do the research. How long would it take you? Because I know you had just bought your motorized standing desk. How long did you take to research that and then come to a conclusion?
So I was thinking about getting one. Maybe I was like probably 4 months before I actually bought it. And that's just like, I think I'm looking into getting one, right?
Yeah.
So that's like the first step was that, and then, figuring out if I have the money for it, which I did. Which was nice, and then doing the comparing and everything. Probably like 2-3 weeks to figure out exactly which desk I wanted and all that, and then finally deciding to buy it. So yeah, I'd say like from start to finish.
Is that hail? Sorry.
No, I think it's just rain
just
tapping on the window.
Yeah. So the first step, were you just looking at different brands?
Yeah. So when I was actively looking to buy one, I was probably like, I would say maybe around 3 weeks to a month before I actually committed. From the beginning to the end process.
What were the factors in you down selecting to that one?
It went a certain height.
Gotcha.
Lower.
Okay.
Like the lower distance.
You did say mention you have an eating level.
Yeah, that's right too. But yeah, it has to be low enough for, because I like the ergonomics, you know, like you got to have your elbows at like 90 degrees to the keyboard table and all that. So yeah, a lot of the tables looked nice, but they didn't go low enough for me personally. There was that, and then like the quality, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing. I would not skimp out on quality of a product, you know.
Yeah. Me too.
Did you watch a lot of video reviews? If there,
yeah, a ton, man. A lot of video reviews, a lot of reviews of people who bought the products. Obviously. Looking at a lot of dimensions, like 60-inch tables, 60-inch wide, I think it was, and then 30 inches deep, and all this, and so that's. Oh yeah, you gotta figure out if you want contour or straight edge.
Yeah.
I went with the contour because I never had one like that, and it's nice. I like it.
I'm kind of in a similar situation, at least with looking into computer desks. I'm not looking into anything special like motorized stand-up anything or contour. It's more so because I'm looking at a lot cheaper desks, like $70 kind of desks.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the quality of the material, and I'm reading a bunch of Amazon reviews, and I'm just outweighing how many bad shipments came out versus the good ones and stuff. And
right.
Because I'm trying to get rid of that one and get a bigger one because I had bought a new monitor. I guess this goes into, I think that goes into impulse buying. That it's a 32-inch computer monitor. I knew I needed a bigger monitor because I need a lot of real estate for my different software windows. But I think that's the cheapest one I found. It was on sale for $200, and I just snagged it right away.
Nice.
Because I was afraid it will go back up like the next day or something.
Right. So
I got that, and it's not really fitting well with my current desk. The depth of it is very narrow, and like for me, I'm very close to the screen, so I'm just my head is changing all directions.
Right.
So I'm trying to get a deeper desk at least, and I don't know how deep I should get it. Like a 77.
Do you know how deep this one is?
That's like 2 feet and some change.
Yeah.
A foot and some change. Yeah. It's coming down hard now. The rain. I could hear it through the headphones. This iPad I got here, the new iPad Pro. This is an impulse purchase.
Yeah, we were talking about that when you got it.
So I have bought the new iPad Pro. I think it was the latest model. I did do a little research, probably like 2 weeks worth, not like a whole 2 months like you did.
That's what I would have done for sure.
Because I was looking for something where I could, because I wanted to draw again. So I wanted to get into digital illustration, and I looked up a bunch of different drawing tablets and just other tablets in general. And since this has the Apple Pencil, and I looked up the type of drawing apps is out there, and the iPad Pro has a huge screen that goes almost bezel-less. That's why I guess I picked it.
Yeah,
and it's fast, and I use Procreate as a drawing app, and it's fun.
Yeah, it seems like you use it a lot. You know, I see you with it.
Yeah, I use it at the office now a lot to take notes. I have some of my work notes on here now. Because my current laptop now is like, 4 years old? I had bought that when we were working at the mall together. And
does it still run pretty well?
It runs well, but I know it's going to slow down in a little bit because software is catching up or being more advanced for the graphics card and stuff.
See, I want to get a new laptop. Like I have a MacBook also. I think it's like 2014 or something. Yeah. I think it still runs like just as well as when I got it brand new. But I want a new laptop, but it's not, it's not bad at all, the laptop I have. So I was like,
do you do a lot of processing on your laptop?
Not really, just browse the internet and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need a new one.
But I just want like a Windows laptop now, rather than like Mac.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with Mac, but I like a Windows.
The new MacBook came out, and I'm waiting to hear any bad feedback on it. Since the new releases always have bugs with it, but did y'all hear about that story of the one MacBook that caught on fire?
No.
Really?
So apparently the battery.
Damn, hold on. This hail is crazy.
Is it hail?
Yeah, I can hear it through the mic too.
But Roeun's checking outside the window.
The weather report.
Where's weather report?
See, it doesn't
we have water.
It doesn't look
anything.
that bad, but it just
sounds
sounds
like heavy
louder.
Raindrops.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the weather.
76
Wow.
rain. Oh, 63.
It's about to pass. I can see the.
Yeah. Right on. Anyways,
back to the podcast.
Roeun, do you buy a lot of? What do you? Can you close that bar? Growing up, I always was a little superstitious. So my mom made me like this way. Like, make sure you close all the blinds because you don't want the lightning to come through the house.
Yeah.
You ever heard of that?
No.
Yeah.
I think it's just my mom.
Yeah.
But she's so paranoid. Like, turn off all the lights so it won't affect the house.
we did that too. Like, short out the house.
What difference does it make?
Yeah.
Just don't want to short out your appliances, I guess. I don't know.
Roeun, did you ever have any impulse buying? I know you have a lot.
Habits.
Come on, man. Not habits, but also, like, what are the stuff that you just buy? Like, you never needed it, you just bought it.
You saw it and you wanted it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Clothes, probably at one point in my life.
A lot of it? Like those name brand ones?
Yeah. But then since I'm an adult now, I was like, nah, I don't need it now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I do need something, I'll probably either go to Target or Walmart to get it. I don't care about, spending.
I know you got like 5 vape pens. What is it?
Yeah.
Vape pods?
What's
Yeah.
going on?
You know what they called, Roeun?
Vapors.
How much you got?
Or e-cigs.
E-cigs? How many? Don't you have like more than 2?
Yeah.
I have like a collection.
No, I have like 5.
Yeah. Okay, let's get to that idea. Are those collectibles to you?
No.
Different mods?
Yeah, just to have them, like somebody has like, shoes or something or.
So collectibles.
Yeah.
Like collectibles.
No, I'm more of a, the thing when you get something and it means a lot to you, but you don't care how much amount of money you spend on it, you just want it or has a lot of value to it. And you're like really, really attached to it.
Like sentimental items?
Yeah.
To a vape?
I guess.
Yeah.
I've seen people on the internet that praise the dang, the bobbleheads, those Tokyo dolls?
Oh, the Funko Pops? Yeah. You're like me?
No, not you. I'm just
Are you
saying.
calling me out, man? You calling me?
No, I'm just saying.
Well, see, I think that falls under collectibles.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you have collectibles? I've been in your room a few times. You have
not
a
really.
few.
Yeah,
Like
he has an
Not like
interest.
2 or 3, right?
What are you talking about, like action
Don't you
figures?
have
and stuff?
like a PVC type of? No,
What's PVC?
never mind. Those high quality.
Plastic vinyl
Yeah.
thingies. Oh yeah, I mean I have some figures that I get as gifts and stuff, but I don't like go out and like collect them. Yeah.
Do you have any collectibles?
No, not that I. No, I don't think I do. I mean,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
So I guess this goes into impulse buying, right? Like collectibles, or is it? I don't know.
I don't think collectibles. It's like collecting things itself is impulse buying. It's like how much within a certain amount of time, I guess.
Okay.
Something like I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not an expert.
Because I know at one point I was on that Funko Pop binge a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but I only bought the properties that I liked, like Stranger Things, Back to the Future, wrestling, Power Rangers,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. Since nothing new came out, I just stopped buying them.
Yeah.
Because I pretty much got all of those properties. I have some comic books. I don't have a lot of comic books. That's it. I don't really collect much things either.
Me neither. Yeah, I think with me, like collectibles, like I don't know, I kind of like to not have a lot of stuff.
Yeah. You're a minimalist?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sort of, kind of. I don't
Mhm.
know. Like I'm trying to get there anyways, but yeah, I don't like having too many material things.
Right.
Just
I hear you.
just have that there.
Yeah. I guess we're going back to like what is impulse buying versus stuff that we need.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we need to clothes. Groceries. Do you buy a lot of groceries now? We talked about kind of last time.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So when I go grocery shopping, I think we did talk about
Mhm.
this. I always
A
have
little
like I make a list,
Yeah.
grocery list before I go shopping, so I always know exactly what I'm gonna buy,
Right.
and so I don't have to.
I feel like lately
Impulse.
I've been eating out a lot.
Yeah.
And I know it's a bad thing, but since I don't have time to cook anyway, like once I get home from work, I have stuff from our second job that I have to
Mhm.
do, and I do it right away, and then I eat some microwavable stuff or I go to get some takeout
Mm-hmm.
because I just don't have time.
Right.
I feel like I should start cooking again. I'm not sure. I don't know.
It's up to you. I think you'll save more money.
Usually,
Yeah.
usually I find out when I cook, I usually end up making a lot. Or when my parents cook, they'll make a lot, and then we'll have some for like
Leftovers.
leftovers or rest of the night or rest of the days or whatever, at least until it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like the stuff I buy now, like going back to expensive stuff, like this podcast setup that I got, I would have got it if you wouldn't have said yes to doing this.
You wouldn't have?
Yeah, I wouldn't have.
Oh, would not have.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang, really?
Yeah. Because when you
That's
said
all
yes, when you said yes, I put this in the cart and hit buy.
You're hovering over the buy button.
Yeah.
Yes or
no? I'm dead serious. I wouldn't have
That's
gotten
crazy.
this if you said no.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I mean, I wouldn't be hurt by it. It's like, all right, I guess we're not doing it. So,
Yeah, if you had told me though, like I'm about to buy this, yes or no, then I would.
no, I
like,
definitely wouldn't have put that pressure on you.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah. I mainly buy stuff like this podcast setup. I had bought a new camera last winter.
Mhm.
I mainly buy stuff where I could make stuff.
Yep.
Also potentially make money off of it. Like the camera stuff. I do freelance video work and stuff.
Yeah, investments.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
My laptop, that's been my money maker for the past 5 years. I mean, I guess this podcast stuff was impulse. Well, I did research on it, but
Yeah, I think you've been talking about it for a while,
Yeah.
like years before.
yeah.
Like doing a podcast. So
Yeah.
I don't think that's impulse.
I mean, for us, we're not making money off of this. Hopefully, soon we could. But I mean, if it does, it does. But for me, it's this just one of those things where I could make stuff with this. You know,
Yeah.
not necessarily money, but just make content or
Yeah,
whatever.
create.
It is. Yeah.
It's fun. It's a hobby.
I bought the Switch. That's
Entertainment value.
Yeah, it's entertainment stuff. So Netflix, Hulu, Amazon. Do you just have Netflix?
Yeah, my brother pays for that now. I'll pay their subscription.
Is that illegal to share accounts?
No, that's legal. Everyone does it. Even like
me.
so,
I'm the sole person in my
it's
account.
strange. They let you, but it's like if two people are on the same account and watching things, a third person, if they try to watch it, it'll be like,
They kick him out.
it'll be like, because he can make profiles on
Right.
one account, you know. So
Right.
I have an account, my brother, Tino, all like all on the same, but like only two at a time could watch. And if a third one tries to watch, it'll be like, try again later because these other people are watching stuff, you know?
So you have to text each other who's watching what?
Tino does this thing where, like, he can get into the account settings and kick everyone off at the same time. So,
Are you serious?
yeah, it signs him out of the account, and so he goes in and watches.
How many of those subscriptions do you think you have?
Like streaming services?
Yeah, entertainment stuff. I have WWE Network.
One.
That's $9.99.
Yeah, $10.
Netflix just went up, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
What is it for the HD account?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
you don't pay for
it.
it.
At least like what?
I think it's $11 now.
Yeah, 11,
$12.
10,
Sounds right.
15. Yeah.
So 10 plus 11, 22.
Yeah.
WWE Amazon Prime has video. That's $99
yeah,
a year.
A year.
I have Showtime now. That's with my Sling account. I have Sling TV, so I can watch live TV.
That's 5.
That's $24 a month for both those together. Are we wasting money on these streaming, like these subscription services?
Yeah.
It depends.
'Cause I
How
know a
much
lot of-
value you.
I mean,
Get
if
out
it's
of
for
it.
your entertainment, yeah.
I'm a cable cutter, so
Yeah.
I don't have Verizon Fios cable. I just use the internet
Mm.
and I get other services. I guess because it's easier to cut off, right?
Yeah.
To
I mean, I
Yeah,
have
it's kinda like-
Comcast at home. That's about it.
It's just like choosing
Yeah.
the
what you want
packages.
to pay for, I guess,
Yeah.
rather than getting everything all inclusive
Yeah.
and having to pay for stuff you're not even gonna watch.
True.
Spotify. Do you have Spotify?
I don't.
Premium?
That's the one thing I don't have. I don't know why I choose not to have that. It was like $3 a year, is it?
I know the family plan is like $15 a year, but you can split it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that. I don't know why I don't.
Maybe it's not $15 a year. I think it's 15 a month family plan. But also,
Okay.
again, you can split the cost.
For me, it's just I don't mind the ads while I'm listening to music. For me, it's like a taking a break from listening to music.
Yeah.
Before I had premium, I didn't mind the ads at all. But now that I have it, I don't think I can go back. It's those kind of things,
Yeah.
Like once you get the nicer thing, it's hard to go back.
Do you have the option to play whatever song you want to listen to? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So
that was the thing, because on mobile you can't, right?
yeah, but a desktop you can, so that's weird.
Yeah.
Because when I'm at the gym, I'm trying to listen to a certain song, but I can't.
But yeah, that sucks, man. I forgot about that.
I don't really mind it. It's
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. True. But that's how they get you, though.
It is how they get you. I mean, it's just like a 30-second ad. You can't spare 30 seconds for like a few
And
dollars.
also, you can't choose
Yeah.
what song you want to play.
I don't mind that either.
I couldn't live with that.
The only time I listen to Spotify on my mobile is whether I'm at the gym or driving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But when I'm driving, I listen to podcasts anyways.
Yeah.
Do y'all have a budget? Are y'all good with money?
Yeah.
Roeun?
Yeah.
You have a budget? You keep a budget?
Yeah. I keep a budget.
Like a written out
Yeah. What I need for the week or for the month. Yeah.
okay. I mean,
How about you guys?
no.
No.
I mean, I'm conscious of what I'm spending,
Like
and
how
I
much
know
you
how
spend.
much amount in bills I have. But other than that, like the splurging stuff, like going out to eat, I don't really have a budget for that, which I should. But
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'll just like, open my phone, look at my bank account, like, how much money do I have? Okay, I have this much, and then like, okay, I guess I'll try not to spend under this amount
so I'm assuming
or over this amount.
I'm assuming you don't have a budget either.
Not a strict one. I just look at my bank account,
Yeah.
like, how much can I spend, or how much do I want to?
You know what the best feeling is? When you look at the number in your bank account and you realize you have more than what you expected.
Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling. Because I remember one time I spent so much on a lot of stuff, I thought I was almost in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
And when I looked at my account, it was a whole lot less than I expected. Like I expected the number to be a lot lower. But it was actually like a few $100s less. That's
Nice.
it. Which is a good thing.
Yeah.
For me, when I look at my bank account like you, and if I see that my account is at a certain dollar amount, I do not spend anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I make sure my checking account is at.
Yeah, that's what I do too, actually.
I make sure my checking account is at X amount of money.
Me three.
Do you have a savings?
I have a savings. Yeah.
How frequent do you put stuff in it?
So recently I tried to be doing like half and half, like half in checkings and half in savings. So I try to make it equal.
Yeah.
I get a little bit of interest in savings.
Yeah.
I could get more if I changed the type or something, I guess, because you have a certain amount for higher interest in there.
Yeah.
I gotta look into that, but yeah.
I feel like I should too, being that we're supposed to be responsible adults.
What do you have, like everything in checking?
No.
Oh.
No. So the way I figure this number, it's probably not the best way to figure, but like I said, I have a least amount of money I need in my checking account, but I also have a maximum number in my checking account.
Okay, so everything else goes to.
It's not an
savings?
actual setting. It's not an actual setting. It's just my mental setting
Right.
for it.
Yeah.
So if I exceed X amount,
Uh-huh.
I put the excess into my savings.
Yeah. And speaking of
You know what I'm
savings,
saying? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Okay.
I get you.
Yeah.
Do you invest in anything, or do you just keep
Like
your money in
stocks?
savings? Anything? I don't know.
I do, and I had my shares for a few years now. I haven't looked at it since I bought the shares, and I know it's either plateauing still or it went down.
Are you playing the long game?
Yeah, I am.
Nice.
Y'all have a lot of bills?
Less bills now because I paid off my car last October. That was a good feeling. So I'll save a couple $100.
Hell yeah.
Every month.
I got 3 more years left.
This is not bad.
It's not bad. It has 0 interest too, so it's good.
Yeah.
My dad co-signed.
Awesome.
So. But I'm hoping to get that paid off soon because I've been overpaying my usual monthly amount.
Yeah.
Like
Trying to
not a
get
lot,
faster.
but a few, like $10 extra. But hopefully it'll go down soon. My monthly bill, because I'm trying to move out to get my own place.
Yep.
I think is the car your most expensive purchase?
Yeah.
Accumulated, I'm sure. Like
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Total
Same
overall.
here.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can pay off my car soon. Other bills, I got credit card bills, obviously. Luckily, I don't have student loan bills. I know a lot of my friends are in deep debt, and I feel bad for them because I don't have bills, those student loans. to pay
Yeah,
off.
you're really lucky.
You don't have any either.
I didn't really go to college.
Yeah. Did you
I paid all my college.
for your culinary school, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
debt, whatever. Yeah, I paid it off.
Have credit card, car, insurance suck, man.
Yeah.
Car insurance.
What? Oh, car insurance.
Oh,
That
I thought you were talking about
sucks.
health insurance.
Me too. I was like, oh, I don't have that.
Luckily I'm covered from another
Very
job.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Must
But
be
yeah,
nice.
but yeah, when I did have to pay it, because I remember we were working at the mall and I had turned 26, and that's when you're off your parents' insurance.
Mm-hmm. And then you get penalized every month if you
Yeah.
don't have it.
And I had, right when I turned 26, I bought the at the time Obamacare,
Yeah.
and that was like what, almost 200.
A month?
Yeah,
Wow.
it was nuts, man. I hated it. Apparently, you don't get penalized for it, right?
Yeah. I think starting this year you don't,
Mm-hmm.
but I think I should look into getting it.
Yeah. Does your job cover you, Roeun? No.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
some.
nice. That's
Yeah.
good.
They covered me on my first job, my very first job, but I never used it. Yeah. So I was like, oh. Okay, so speaking of bills, right? So I got my rent for my apartment, which I split with my roommate.
Right.
Internet bill.
Utilities.
Yeah, utilities. Well, so yeah, everything utilities, water, electricity, all that.
Yeah.
We like split down the middle.
Right.
So internet too, also. And I think that's it. Actually,
Yeah.
I don't have any credit cards,
Uh-huh.
so I never have any of those credit card bills or whatever. You know.
You have credit though because of your car, so you're good.
Yeah, that's the thing. I gotta build more credit, but now that I paid off my car, I gotta find something
Yeah.
else to pay off. I don't know though.
I'm not good at the credit. I don't have a phone bill. Well, kind of. It's a family plan.
Oh yeah, phone bill too. I have that.
I
paid
got
my
one. I
phone
paid
bill.
mine.
Are you with the family plan too?
No, I have my own.
Okay.
You know, it's prepaid that I pay for, but it's like exactly the same as family plan. It's
Same
just
Paid
me.
it once.
Same quality, like services. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Unlimited talk, text,
Data.
Not unlimited data.
My
but it's
brother
nice.
works
Like
for
3 gigs of data.
My brother works for a phone service, and he has a family plan deal where each phone line is $20.
Really?
Nice.
Unlimited texting. That's a standard now, right? Unlimited
Yeah.
texting.
Unlimited talk
minutes?
and text. Yeah.
Okay.
But how many? How
Data
much
is not
data?
unlimited though, for me at least, because I don't want unlimited data. Because I'm always on Wi-Fi
Yeah.
wherever I go, unless I'm out in the mountains.
Right.
But
Yeah, it's hard for me to use because they gave me 3 gigs
Mhm.
a month for data, but it's hard for me to use all that up. You know, 'cause
Mhm.
it is
Yeah.
Wi-Fi's everywhere.
yeah.
So.
I mean, I'm only on LTE when I'm driving.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm always
Pretty
on.
much.
Yeah, $20 phone. Are you on your family plan?
No, just my plan.
Your own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, man. Aren't they expensive now? Like if you're not on any something special.
I think it's just to get you later in the end or a promo or whatever. That's how they normally are.
Okay, help me understand something. Internet bill. I have Verizon Fios,
Mm-hmm.
and the way they get you in is they sell you on a package plan. For example, I think it's $60 for 120 something. I don't know what the speed is. I can't say. It's a good speed for video streaming and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But they don't tell you that it only lasts for 2 years.
Right.
After the 2 years,
It goes higher.
the price goes higher and the speed goes lower.
Yeah.
And they don't tell you when that happens.
No.
Because I forgot one time I forgot, or they never notified me that my package that I originally signed up for had expired.
Mm-hmm.
So my internet became really slow. I didn't know why, and my bill went up $50.
Dang.
And I just paid it because I didn't know what was going on. I thought just raised
Yeah.
the price. I thought it was like a subscription thing, like
yeah.
which I thought it should be, right? Like
Yeah, like internet packages are like weird about that. So I think I lucked out on mine then because I also have a Verizon.
mhm.
When we first got it, it was I forgot maybe 55 a month, $55 a month for 50 up and down, download
Mhm.
speed, upload speed. You know, so 50/50.
Is it 50 gigs or 50 megabytes? Probably gigs, right?
Yeah, now I used to know this. Now I'm forgetting.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, it was 50/50, you know. And then I checked it like out of the blue one time, and it went up to 100,
Mhm.
like 100 up and down. And then they said the promo price expired, so it went up by like $10.
Mhm.
And I pay like $65 a month, but getting double the speed now too.
Hmm.
So I think that was pretty nice deal that I
Yeah.
got.
But for me, at least for me, they didn't tell me it was gonna go up and the speed was like the promo was expiring. They didn't tell me that.
Right. Yeah. Because you had to pay more for less. Right.
Yeah.
After that.
Yeah. Which is
shame.
weird. They never told me anything.
Right.
Which I feel like they robbed me, but also maybe they sent it to an email that I never used.
Yeah.
So
they notified me about both. Like, hey, we doubled your speed, and the promo price is gone.
Yeah. Going back to like stupid purchases or even doing research purchases. Mm-hmm. Do y'all feel like you regret buying stuff? Buyer's remorse?
No.
We're both looking at Roeun.
I feel like I had buyer's remorse. I mean, maybe it's because in retrospect, like I said before, Beyblades, of course. Like, for me,
when you were a kid, though.
Yeah, I only bought 2, and I stopped playing with it after a month. I guess, that's a kid thing. Kids stop playing with toys after a few times. Maybe that Blu-ray player, but I only bought that Blu-ray player so I could watch, because I had bought the Blu-ray of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which that's the only movie I own.
You bought the Blu-ray just for that.
Yeah. And it turns out Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is coming on Netflix next month.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was like, what the hell? But the Spider-Man movie, I bought the collectible, so I guess it's one of those collectible things.
There you go.
But I still wanted to watch the movie, so I bought a Blu-ray player.
Right.
It was $70, but I didn't need it, really.
That's a good example.
Buyer's remorse. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Really.
Cool.
Do you have any? Even your most extensive research, you still regret?
No, very rarely do I have buyer's remorse. I think it's because I do so much research.
Right.
Like, there's been times where I've done a lot of research on things, but then not like get the product or whatever. Mm-hmm. But all the times that I have done the research and then bought the thing, I've been like really happy with it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff, like especially like my PC setup and everything.
Yeah.
I built my PC from the ground up, like all custom parts and everything.
Right.
But also the accessories, like, man, the chair. I have a gaming chair. I have headphones that are pretty nice. Keyboard, mechanical keyboard, nice mouse, and everything like that. And I don't regret any of it. It's really nice to have.
Yeah.
This, Oh, and also the PS. I bought a PS4. It was a Red Dead Redemption 2 bundle. Like, so the game came free bundled in the PS4.
Oh, so you bought it recently?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like when that game came out. But before I bought it, I had to, like, I made sure I wasn't buying it just for that game. So I made a whole list of games
that was coming out too
that I wanted to play. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. I mean, it's not a huge list yet, but
read it all. While you're looking it up, I do remember now. I bought 2 Blue Yeti microphones. Yeah. I sold one to Roeun a couple of weeks ago. I do regret buying those because I never ended up using it.
Dang.
I bought it because, like you said, I did have a inkling of making a podcast, but that was like 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. So I bought those thinking I was going to make one, but I never made one at the time. And those are USB mics, and I didn't want to carry my laptop around. So
that's the first draft.
Yeah. I'm trying to get rid of that one soon, too.
Yeah.
So I'm about to cut you off.
Yeah. Okay. So this list, all right. So you see it right here. Okay. Anyway, so we got Red Dead Redemption 2, which again came with the PS4. Yeah. Spider-Man, which is crossed out because I've played it, finished it. Same with Red Dead. Horizon Zero Dawn, played and finished. God of War, most recently. Okay. Incredible game. One of my favorites of all time. Start from the top. Death Stranding, very excited about.
Which we just watched before recording today.
Yeah, we watched some trailers. I showed them.
It looks very crazy. I'm trying to figure out what the story is just by this 5 minutes.
Yeah. The Last of Us 2. Coming out hopefully soon.
Yeah.
That's coming out there. Uncharted 4. That game's out.
There's 4 of them now?
Yeah.
That's the guy with the main character named Drake, right?
Yeah, Nathan Drake.
Drake, yeah.
I've played a lot of this, but I never finished it on my cousin's PS4.
Which one? Uncharted?
Yeah, Uncharted 4. So I kind of want to get that game again and finish it. Mm-hmm. Ghost of Tsushima. That game is not out yet. It's kind of a samurai game. Mm-hmm. The Last Guardian. That's out. Haven't played it yet. Mm-hmm. And then maybe Bloodborne. That's kind of a question mark. I don't know if I want to play that or not. And I know you guys aren't like as heavy into games as I am, so it's like I can't really explain what these games are.
I mean,
in a short amount of time.
I used to be into games, but I haven't been since college.
Yeah.
I guess we talk about that on the next episode, but
yeah.
We can talk about the games I'm anticipating with the E3.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Did I ask you? Do you have any buyer's remorse, Roeun?
Yeah, I think I do have one buyer's remorse now.
Go ahead. What is it?
buying my last pair of wireless headphones.
Was it like the quality you didn't like?
Yeah, the quality and the brand.
What was the brand? Do you want to go ahead? Shout the brand out.
Put them on blast.
JBL.
Oh,
the JBL.
Aren't they a pretty good brand too?
JBL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for a Bluetooth thing, now I kind of regret it.
How long ago was this?
I say about 6 months ago.
And it was bad?
Yeah.
Well, in what way?
Maybe because of the brand, or
Maybe
maybe
the
because
quality.
of the quality. But
So
yeah.
did you do any research on it? Was it
I did
impulse
some research.
buy?
I think it was all of what Vila said: the impulse, the remorse, quality, and reviews and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Reviews and all this stuff, and who has it, and a popularity. And plus, it's a JBL brand too, and JBL's like, yeah,
They're pretty
Big
good.
brand.
I mean, did it just stop charging or something? And you like defective?
No,
What's the word?
it's maybe because of the brand, what it is, and for its functionality and stuff, and its simplicity and its minimalistic quality.
Yeah. Was it like earbuds or was it like the wired athletic ones?
It's just wireless buds. You just stick in your ear, and yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we're going back to the Amazon thing again. You know how they have those lightning deals?
Yeah.
I get sucked into those. So I bought a knockoff Apple AirPods. I mean, it wasn't branded as Apple AirPods, but it looks just like it. It didn't have the charging dock or anything. I bought it for like $15.
Yeah. Because it was on the lightning deal.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And those came in, and they only the charge only lasts for not even 2 hours while you're listening. It takes forever to charge up.
Damn.
And after like 3 uses, because I used it for the gym, after 3 uses, they crapped out. It wouldn't turn on, it wouldn't connect, it wouldn't charge up. So I couldn't return it because I already had my sweat and DNA in it.
Right.
And they're in the trash now. It's
Dang,
been gone. Yeah.
Just threw it out.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And I got sucked into Amazon Lightning Deal again. I bought a different set of wireless workout headphones. They only lasted for 1 workout. And they would not turn on again. And don't buy Lightning Deals because it's probably from China.
Yeah.
See, that's why you gotta pay for the quality.
I know. Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of deals and lightning deals, like I like looking at those deals. Just like, oh, cool, looks like a nice deal.
They do have some quality stuff like
Yeah.
memory cards. But go ahead.
But yeah, I like just looking at the deals, but not buying them unless it's like essential. So like lightning deals on like trash bags. I've done that before. Like
Okay.
100 packs of trash
Yeah.
bags. Like I'm gonna need that, so
Yeah.
just buy them.
I mean, would it have to be cheap enough to be like you'll bite the bullet if it does suck, or you just don't buy it at all?
Yeah. Something
That's
like
a
that.
tough call. Yeah, if it was cheap enough, but I wasn't sure about the quality or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
how I
wouldn't.
felt about my last wireless earbuds.
Yeah. So I might. It depends how cheap it is.
How cheap? Yeah.
And also speaking of deals, I can say Steam deals. You know what Steam is? Video game online thing. Yeah. So it's very rarely that I buy any games at full price anymore, just because they have like deals all the times on games, and like they're like so cheap and everything. So yeah, like very rare. Like the last game I bought at full price was the Resident Evil 2 remake. Came out in January. And before that, I think it was Mass Effect Andromeda. Not a great game, but I bought that at full price. That was years before.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
few and far between where I buy a game at full price. So
Are usually, because I know physical games, or the hard copy ones, versus the cloud ones.
digital.
Digital.
Yeah.
I know for me, it's hard to get around that digital aspect of it because I'm so used to selling my games after I beat it.
Right.
How do you do that on digital? You can't do that, right?
You can't really sell them or anything. You just keep them
That stinks.
on your account.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Like, you always have the game with you if you want to
Yeah.
play it again. And again, they're like, a lot of times they're like crazy cheap. So it's like, you don't feel bad.
I'm trying to think because I remember I did make a Steam account years ago because my friend texted me randomly one day. He's like, "Hey, Left 4 Dead is free
Oh, hell yeah.
on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Make Steam and download it so you can play with me." It's like, all right, cool. And it was okay. It was laggy.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
I
you
mean,
probably
I
have
stopped
to rate.
playing it after a while.
Yeah.
Usually do games go on sale because it's been out for a while? Is that why?
Sometimes, but even like newer games, I've seen they've been going on sale quicker now. Like, say, like, I don't know, Wolfenstein 2,
Yeah.
for example. It's not new now, but when it came out, like, I feel like it had a sale like maybe 2 or 3 weeks after it came out, from like $60 to like $40, something crazy like that.
Wow.
So
yeah,
a lot of like aside from Nintendo games, like a lot of new releases, they go on discount like pretty quickly. It seems like so.
Is Steam is that a subscription thing like how Nintendo Online is?
No, it's just like an online storefront digital.
Okay, and do you have to pay to play online?
No, you don't.
Does it have to depend on the game then, or what is it?
So you can play online for free.
Yeah,
like
that's probably
whatever game.
I think that's probably why everybody converted to PC, because the PlayStation Network get to pay.
Yeah, you gotta pay subscription. Yeah, that's the thing. The pros and cons of like PC gaming.
Yeah.
The barrier for entry is higher because you got to have a nicer computer on average, so you spend a lot on the hardware and everything.
Right.
But on the flip side, the games are cheaper and online's free, no subscription.
Yeah, that's true.
But then, consoles, you have, it's cheaper than a PC, obviously, the hardware. But then again, you have to pay for the subscription. So.
Yeah. Like for me, we talked about subscriptions. I still haven't paid for the Nintendo Switch online yet. And I know it's fairly cheap, right?
Mm-hmm. And you said you have an Amazon Prime account, right?
Yeah. Flash flood warning.
Oh, that's what it was.
Flash flood warning in this area till 12 a.m. Avoid flood areas. Where's the flood areas?
Let's find out.
This is the weekend of the Comic-Con, so I hope people are safe out there right now.
Yeah, is there a lot of people coming in for that?
A lot of stars? Yeah. Or just guests?
Everybody.
I know stars are here for sure, but I don't know about the guests. I think it's the first... It's called GalaxyCon, and I think it's the first one ever, and it's in Richmond, so it's pretty cool. Nice. Sorry, got off track.
Oh, yeah.
Subscription game.
Yeah, Nintendo subscription.
Yeah.
You said you had Amazon Prime, right?
Yeah.
There's a thing, like, what Twitch is?
Yeah.
Like, if you have an Amazon Prime account, then you automatically get a Twitch Prime account.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, they have a thing for a free year of Nintendo Online service.
What?
Like it's like a benefit of Twitch Prime or whatever. So you can look into that. You can Switch.
Is it one of those things where you have to input your credit card, but they don't charge you for the first month or whatever?
Probably, but this one's like for a whole year.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I do remember Spotify has the same one. Oh, similar.
Like free trial thing. I think a lot of things have that. Like, free 30-day trial or whatever. You got to put in your info.
Yeah, I think it's free if you sign up for Spotify Premium at $4.99 a year or something like that. Mm-hmm. You'll also get a X amount of time for free on Hulu. Hulu Plus, right? Is that what it is? Plus? Hulu something.
That sounds like a cool deal.
Yeah, but again, do we need all these dang subscriptions? It's a lot of stuff that we could get. Pay every month. You can
chain them like that.
I feel like that's taking over the market now, right? It's disrupting this economy. Is that the right word? Like, you know how Casper did it. They disrupt the mattress industry.
And I don't know, because everybody get into the streaming thing now, so I don't know if it's being disruptive.
High-speed internet's allowing it now, so. We talked about buyer's remorse, subscriptions. I got lost. My mind. Do you guys go pay money to go concerts or go to Comic Cons? Like I'm planning on going tomorrow. Do y'all pay for stuff like that, for events?
Oh, events? Not really. No.
When was the last thing you went to?
Last event
that you paid for?
I think the last.
You got anybody
event.
or anything?
Yeah. Concert.
Go on.
Which ones? Who was it? It has to be justifiable. If you went to go see Ja Rule, I don't know if that's justifiable.
It's hard to get tickets. 50 cents buying all the tickets.
That and nobody wants to see Ja Rule, but
probably seeing a rock band come to the venue around here, around to Innsbruck after hours.
Is it a free concert or you have to pay for a ticket?
I had to pay ticket. It was an all day event.
Is it cheap though? Like $10 or something like that?
Yeah, it was yeah.
I'm going to a few concerts this summer, potentially. So I've already said this before, but the Backstreet Boys in July.
Oh, hell yeah.
I haven't bought a ticket yet, but
you should now.
I'm planning on. Yeah, I should. I'm planning on going in July. I didn't buy a ticket for this, but my nephew has 4 tickets apparently, and I might be taking him because his dad can't take him.
To the Backstreet concert?
No, to the
Wu-Tang
concert.
Oh,
June 18th.
That's sweet.
Your nephew?
Yeah.
How did he get tickets for Wu-Tang?
He acquired it from his mom.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You know if everybody's gonna be there, all the members?
Not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know.
And
The last time Wu-Tang was in town was back in 2008.
Yeah.
And only like 5 of them showed up.
yeah.
But yeah, gonna go see Wu-Tang. Nas is coming to town
Nas
July
is coming.
12th at the National downtown.
Nice.
I want to see that for sure. But the last event that I dropped big money for was wrestling for Monday Night Raw. They came to Richmond.
Mm-hmm.
I got floor seats. It's crazy because like I would used to sit in the nosebleed seats, but once I got a taste or the feeling of the floor seats for a wrestling show,
You can't go back,
I
right?
cannot go back.
See, that's the thing. Like
cannot.
Spotify premiums like that too.
Really?
Yeah. Once you get those front row seats, you can't go back.
You serious?
Yes.
No, it's not
That's
like
what,
that. No,
that's what you're making it sound like.
I guess
It's like
but,
that.
No, wrestling, man. When you up close and seeing all these guys doing these athletic moves and flying around, that's the only way you can experience it, is being that close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wrestling was one. Those concerts I just mentioned.
Yeah.
What else? I think those are the only things I paid for event wise. Oh, Comic Cons. I met the Green Ranger
Mhm,
and the
yeah.
Black Ranger. I met one of the Blue Rangers. Hopefully, I can meet another one tomorrow.
Get all the colors.
Yeah. That was one of my goals when I first met the Green Ranger. One of my goals was, all right, I'm determined to meet every single Power Ranger that ever
that ever existed.
Yeah, that would be tough to accomplish, but yeah, I mean, other than that,
Yeah.
I guess I do spend a lot of money on concerts.
You know, as far as events, now that I'm thinking about it, it must have been so way back in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a Beach House concert
Beach House.
at the National.
Is that a band?
Yeah, but I didn't pay for it. My uncle Tino, well, y'all know Tino now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he paid for it. So me, him, and David went to go see them. It was awesome. It was great. That's the only concert I've ever been to.
Which row? Which
It
section?
was-
Like middle, back?
Oh yeah, like I guess like midsection. 'Cause you know
Okay.
they kind of have the slanted
Yeah, yeah.
floors. Yeah. And dang, you know what's cool back then was like Kendrick performed like the day right before that.
Mhm.
So we had just missed him.
Oh,
like at the
man.
National.
2012. So I think he had just
This is before
he
like
just broke out, right?
before Good Kid Mad City. Like he still had a Section 80 out.
Yeah.
Like before he got huge, man. But
Oh yeah.
I just remember
Right
being
before he had
right
damn.
before. He was in that same spot. I thought that was cool, but yeah, anyways.
Would movies be in the entertainment section? I think so. Movies.
If you count that, then
Yeah.
I go to the movies.
I think I've been going to movies a lot more often than I have before.
Mm.
I think because I have money now and I could just like $12 a ticket. I fine take it, you know.
Yeah.
I think mostly I've seen the Marvel movies. Definitely,
Mhm,
I've seen
mhm.
all the Marvel movies in theaters.
Yeah.
Did you see Captain Marvel?
I did.
Oh,
Did you watch it?
I haven't seen it. Yeah.
I liked it. Did it have a big play in Endgame? No. I mean, other than introducing Captain Marvel, but
Mhm.
other than that, not really. I've seen
Yeah.
all the Jordan Peele movies that came out. Get Out, Us. I feel like I want to see another one. We talked about it earlier. Pikachu, I want to see that.
Yeah, I want to
Mhm.
see that too.
I was doing a project for work for a client, and the client had showed me a reference of how she wanted her website to look. So she sent me some financial planner person website
Mhm.
that like teaches you how to. His service is he'll help you and put your money and get high interest rate back
Mhm.
for the money you spent or money you put in. I was looking into something like that. Have you guys thought about? I don't know what those are called, like money investors. I don't know, financial advisors. I guess.
I guess.
I don't know. Have y'all thought about looking into that? I mean, I know I don't have enough money to get one of those guys yet, like financial advisors, but in the future, potentially, like help me save my money, kind of thing,
Right.
or optimize my money. But have you
I
thought about
haven't
that?
thought about it, but I guess that would be a good investment. Like spending money to make money, kind of.
Yeah.
Thing, you know?
Like, because I saw he has some calculator on that guy's site, and like if you deposit, say 10,000 now, and in 10 years you'll make 8,000 back in interest on top of your 10,000.
Like interest from savings.
Just put it, just
in
put
your
it,
bank.
just putting in whatever service that is. I don't know what that is,
Yeah.
but you get a higher interest rate back. if you just put it in there in savings, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not good at this stuff.
I think I've said this already before, but yeah, I've been looking at the interest rates in savings or whatever. So I got to do more research on that because I think I can get a higher one. I just got to figure that out.
Yeah, I got to figure it. I have my bank. I don't know what my interest rate is for my savings account. I know it's not a lot because I see no difference. I don't know how often to do it. Is it every year?
I think mine is like every month.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess that wraps up the show. Unless you got final thoughts on how to save money and how to make money. Trying to rob banks?
No.
Not yet. We'll talk about that later.
I got something to say.
Talk about off mic. What's up?
I said I have something to say.
Go ahead.
I got a new watch.
What kind of watch is that, man?
This is one of them cheap watches I bought off of the Wish website.
Wish website.
You ever gone to Wish?
I've heard of it. I don't exactly know what it is.
I feel like it's Amazon Lightning deals, but extra cheap.
Oh, okay. So impulse buy or
yeah. Impulse.
Did you order online?
Yeah.
How much was it? You don't have to say it. It was cheap. Anyway, what is it? How much?
It was a cheap watch, cheap digital watch.
Under $10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Does it take battery? You have to charge it up.
It takes batteries.
Speaking of impulse buying, well, not really. Well, I'm doing research on something that I don't need. It's an electric scooter, like from Ninebot.
Right.
I don't know why I'm looking at it, but I've been doing a lot of research on which models to get or model compared to other ones.
Right.
I don't need it, but
I mean, if you want for entertainment value, you gotta try to figure out how much value you'll get out of it. Like try to determine that before
my
before
car
you
is.
pull the trigger.
I forgot what my reasoning to buy it is, but like depending if I get a new job, I'll be able to ride my scooter around the area. But then again, I mean, I don't know if I see myself leaving the building really.
Right.
I don't know, man.
You gotta decide. I've seen a lot of people buy stuff, cause they like super excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
But they like use it or play with it, whatever it is, for like, I don't know, like a week or something.
Yeah.
And then they just get tired of it. So I think that's like an impulse buy kind of thing.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the same way kind of with the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
But only because I don't know if it's my attention span, but I'm like with Zelda, I played it for a good week straight and I just stopped.
Yeah.
Only because I got stuck at that one stage and I couldn't figure out a way to get back in.
Right.
It was the elephant stage. I told you this. It was the elephant stage.
That was a little tough for me too.
And I sold that game, got credit. I think, okay, we're children of immigrants, refugees. Do you think you inherited the always trying to find the deal trait?
I don't think my parents, or I didn't recognize that they would try to look for deals.
Mm-hmm.
Like that wasn't a thing I saw them do, like
Really?
look for deals. It was just more being frugal,
Yeah. I feel like my mom at least is both. Like frugal, also trying to get a deal.
Mm-hmm.
Like she'll always try to haggle a price, and you can't really haggle a price at Food Lion.
Right.
But I think
bargain.
that's just the way it is. Like in Asian markets, in Cambodia at least, they always haggle
bargain,
a deal.
Right? Yeah.
But I mean, for me lately, I know I've been looking for the best price for something.
Mm-hmm.
Like with these microphones that just came in, I bought these used because brand new was stupid expensive, but since they were used, it's not that much, and I threw the money at it. It's cool. My shoes are cheap. Got them from Ross. I don't know what else. Lightning. I'm always on Lightning deals.
Yeah.
Oh, and I told you I pre-ordered Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 3.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't pay full price. I traded in some of my old games, and I knocked it down to half the price.
Cool.
So I'm paying $17 for a new game that comes out in July.
That is not bad.
That's really good. I was like, yo, I did a sweet thing just now. I texted you and said, I finessed Amazon so hard.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I guess that wraps the show. Before we close it out, I wanted to give a shout out to the 160 plus listeners who tuned in last week. It is a number that I didn't expect to see on our show, especially being 4 episodes in at the time.
Yeah, that was surprising to me too. So
Yeah, and
thank you.
Yeah, we're wrapping up episode 5.
And I don't know who you guys are. I don't know where you guys are listening from, but feel free to leave a comment on our social media. We are at Full Timers Pod on Instagram and Twitter. We have a Facebook, but we don't really use it.
Yeah, we're gonna be there one day.
It's the same post as Instagram. I mean, I'm on Instagram more with this account.
And I'm more on Facebook, so we'll figure something out.
So that's at Full Timers Pod, FULLTIMERS POD. Also, if you do like our show, go on Apple iTunes, Apple Podcasts, and leave a rating.
Yeah.
5-star rating if you like it, and leave a review, because apparently that algorithm works best in being recognized on Apple.
Please and thank you.
I don't know how. Also, leave a positive criticism on how we could make the show better.
Or constructive criticism.
Yeah.
It don't have to be positive.
Yeah.
Just constructive.
No, we don't trolling. If you want to help us make the show better, then tell us how we could do it. My social media, you can follow me. I am at Vilacron, VILACRON on Twitter and Instagram. Roeun?
Roeun, I'm Roeun Yin on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
And if you need Ricky, don't, because he's not on there.
You can find me here. That's where I'll be.
If you need to get in contact with Ricky, get in contact either through me or Vila, and we got
there you go.
No, if you need Ricky, go through Roeun. He's the agent.
Yeah.
Hey,
if you need contact to both of them, I got them on speed dial.
Speed dial. All right.
Yeah.
Classic.
Any last words?
Subscribe to the Full Timers Podcast.